kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner choosing to field this one. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Looking to pass. It's Dampier. The receiver grabs it. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. And the Blazers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Clock near the sticks. It's Thompson. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that 1st down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Has the 1st down and more. Breaks loose at the 40. Now here he goes. Powering through a tackle. Touchdown, UAB. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. Over the middle, it's Harris. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a 1st down. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. To throw, it's Daniels. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He made the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a 1st down at the 47.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Short pass finds the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
2nd down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. Makes the catch downfield. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a 1st down.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Green. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Important 2nd down play coming up. They mix it up with a run. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll run it to the left. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. The pass rush closing in. Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough third and long. Looking to throw. It's Daniels. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. The quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the wildcat. Just a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Well, Kurt, UAB has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready. The second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And it's a direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the wildcat look.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
He escapes the pocket. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. He's swarmed by the defense.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. It's third down for the offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Pulls it in, it's Johnson. They'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Second down after that run on the previous play. QB keeper all the way. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The sure hands. It's Thompson. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. The Blazers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. He keeps it on a design run. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Powering through the defender. Force out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be 1st down and goal.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on 3rd down. Get him the ball.
The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Blazers.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Play action here on 1st down. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Scanning the field. It's Daniels. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
He's looking deep again. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there, what will be the final play of the quarter. And the Blazers will kick this away to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. Mississippi State offense is back out there now. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Second man and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Runs through the defender. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Grab near the sticks. It's Harris. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Defense is coming after him. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
This time a completion. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. This Mississippi State offense is quickly moving down the field.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Caught over the middle. It's Smith.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. In the clear at the 25. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Daniels. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. Mississippi State in the red zone now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
You talk about a tough matchup for this defense down in this area. What are you going to do? Quarterback puts it up in the air, and the big tight end goes over top of everybody for the touchdown.
The extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the UAB offense back out there. Looking to throw it on first down. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The key on a third down between quarterback and wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
Gets into space at the 50. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Catch made on the out route. Finding some room at the 25. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
The offense now operating in empty. Design quarterback run. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. Launching one to the end zone. Tremendous protection. It was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, UAB. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Turn starts inside the 15. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. Well, Kirk, UAB has the lead here. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Green. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. No huddle now for the offense. Second down, they're going to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The sure hands, it's Smith. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Grab behind the line, it's Smith. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Pulls it in. It's Smith. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. On the move now. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
To the air, it's Daniels. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking to the end zone. Caught near the goal line. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That's an important score. We got a one-possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Quarterback keeps the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
To throw, it's Dampier. Grabbed by the receiver. Gets out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Direct snap. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. As a design quarterback keeper. Breaks into the clear. At the 10. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Blazers.
Chris, this is a huge touchdown late in this game to make this a two-possession game. With under a minute to go, I think it's safe to say they can secure victory here.
Empty set as they try for the two-point conversion. Looking for a receiver. And he makes the grab, a successful two-point try, and they bump the lead up even more. Believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the ball to the ground. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. To throw, it's Daniels. Looking downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On first down, it's play action. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. They misfire on first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Runs out of room and runs out of time. They trap him for a sack. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Moves out of the pocket. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. Blocked for a loss after the catch on third down. Sets up a fourth down now. Well, this head coach told us we've prepared well. We're ready. I'd be shocked if we didn't go out and play well. And he had a good read on his team. It's a big win.
This team was incredibly well prepared, and schematically, I liked a lot of the things that they did to counter how the defense was attacking them. Sometimes games can be won and lost thanks to a good game plan, and we saw how it made a big difference today.